And sorry, we've had some technical difficulties. The score is currently 5-0. The JV Hornets are winning. Started off with a goal from number 15, Caden Myers. Then onto a goal before the first half. That was Sam Binns. And then start of the second half was Clayton Erstein. And then another goal there from... And then it was Erstein again. And then Tanguma, I believe so. And that puts us at our score of 5-0. 10:30 left here in this matchup. And so Gamber will throw it in. That'll be kicked off there by number 19, Gayton. Just got to throw it in. That is number 18, Norton. And Norton will kick it off here. Nice one that'll land around midfield. And high pop up. That's Malello. And that's loose ball stolen there by Malello. His 8th steal tonight. And what a defensive performance he's had. Not letting very many defenders pass him. And loose ball, that's number 26, Flower. And Gamber, nice pass over to Solis and can't quite handle it there. And so that's going to be Winfield ball here. And a complete team change out here. The defense includes Albritton, Sanford, Lewis, and that is number 17, Crosby. The midline is number 7. That's Alvarado. Number 18, Schmidt. And then number 9, Hefton. And then McDaniel on the front line.
They switched the whole team.
And Dunbar, we're going to throw it in.
I'd spend the next 5 minutes calling in that
And
stuff.
Loose ball that will, it's going to be Schmidt. He'll get it back to Crosby. And Sanford, nice kick. Right to Dunbar. And Alvarado, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds there by number 22. That's James. And so Alvarado has it, gets it to Dunbar. And James has the ball. Knocked out of bounds there. That's Dunbar. So corner kick here for the Hornets. That's going to be Hefton. And so corner kick here from Hefton. Nice one inside, and McDaniel tries to head it in, can't quite. Lewis inside. And sails it bounds, right side of the goal. So that will be Vikings ball here. Number 18, Norton will kick it off. Stewart and Capichote here in for Winfield. So James will kick off. And not a very good one there. Landing around the 25, knocked out of bounds there. Off of Moreland. And so Dunbar will throw in. Out of bounds there. That's off of Alvador. Throwing it in will be James. Score is 5-0 with 5:58 remaining in this contest. Make sure to tune in for the varsity game after this. And loose ball. That'll be Schmidt. And Ranzow tries to get it, can't quite. And Dunbar to Alvador. Ranzow has it. And Alvador leading the Hornets. Kicked back and denied by the Winfield defense. And Schmidt will try to kick it in. Saved there by Jones, number 23. Nice punt there. So land him out around midfield. And that's Crosby. Albritton. And intercepted there. And that's Alvador. And loose ball to the middle. And that's Schmidt. Dunbar with some nice hustle. But still going to be a corner kick. Well, yeah. I thought you were talking about Gamber. And Norton will kick off the ball. And that's Capichote. Midfield is the ball. And he'll give it over to number 29, Greenlee. And stolen there by Dunbar, and he's got a lot of open field here. Nice moves there. And denied by the Winfield defense. And Gamber has it left side, gets it into Hefton and out of bounds. That'll be Winfield ball. And 3:39 left here in this contest. Scores 5-0. Hornets lead here. Throwing it in is number 15, Martin. And out of bounds on the Vikings. Hefton will throw it in. It's going to be Winfield ball. Martin will throw it in now. And in, stolen by Gamber. And runs out to Alvador. And that's Albritton. Down over to Crosby and to Sanford. And stolen there by Moreland. Fight for the ball, and Moreland will win it. He has the open lane down the left side. And breakaway saved by Oliverson. And what a nice save that was, keeping this shutout going. And that's Gamber. And to Schmidt, to Gamber. Left side, knocked out of bounds there. Off of number 4, Win. Gamber will throw it into Hefton. Hefton down the middle to Ranzow, to Alvador. And that's McDaniel over the middle. And back, and that's Schmidt. He will get it back to McDaniel. And to Albritton, to Crosby. And to McDaniel. Schmidt to Ranzow. Ranzow to Alvador. And that's going to be kicked out of bounds there by number 22, James. .130 in this contest. 5-0 is your score. Hornets lead. Alvador will kick it out of bounds. And so Norton will throw it in. And the kick in, headed out. And back outside. Loose ball there. It's going to be won by Crosby on the sideline. That's out of bounds. Hornets ball here. Crosby throwing it in to Alvarado. And kick up and out. And out of bounds. 30 seconds. 5-0. Hornets lead. And runs out to Dunbar. Dunbar inside to McDaniel. And intercepted, or saved. And that's be kicked. And Crosby. And Hornets trying to keep possession of the ball. And that's going to end this JV game. Final score, 5-0. The Hornets dominate the Vikings in this one. Make sure to tune in back here to Hornet Studios for this varsity matchup. And I'll see you in about 20 minutes. Hi folks, and welcome here to Valley Center District Stadium for this varsity boys soccer matchup between the Valley Center Hornets and the Winfield Vikings. Today's starting lineup is at goalkeeper, number 00, Colby Swift. Number 1, Max Fields playing on the defense. Number 2, Elijah Wilhite, the freshman, playing forward. And then Cade Martin, number 4, the freshman, playing defense. Number 6, Michael Love, the junior, playing midfielder. Then number 8, Ben Lutz, the sophomore, playing defense. Number 9, Paulino Sanchez, the senior, playing defense. Number 10, Sam Fields, another senior, playing midfield. Number 16, Bryden Schmidt, and a forward as a sophomore. Number 17, PJ Murdawa, a senior, playing forward. And then finally, number 18, Austin Wolf, the junior, playing midfielder. And this game will commence in about 5 minutes, so we'll be back here at Hornet Studios for the kickoff.
Winfield Vikings against your Valley Center Hornets. The Vikings are under the leadership of assistant coaches Kyle Larson and Trey Andre, and head coach Charles Osen. Starting tonight for the Vikings, number 2, Tate Thomas Donham. Number 3, Ty Biden. Number 6, Chris Ray. Number 7, Dorian Smith. Number 12, Cameron Knoll. Number 14, Drake Hill. Number 17, Caleb Holstead. Number 21, Manny Cass. Number 24, Diane Toles. Number 25, Javier Ramirez. And at goalkeeper tonight, number 23, David Pate. The Hornets are under the leadership of assistant coaches Matt Coleman and Dylan Jackson, and head coach Steve Danielson. Starting tonight for the Hornets, number 1, Max Fields. Number 2, Elijah White. Number 4, Cade Martin. Number 6, Michael Love. Number 8, Ben Lutz. Number 9, Paulino Sanchez. Number 10, Sam Fields. Number 16, Bryden Schmidt. Number 17, PJ Muguerza. Number 18, Austin Wolf. And starting out at goalkeeper, number 00, Colby Swift. At this time, if everyone would please rise, face the flag, and remove your cap to the national anthem.
And those were tonight's introductions. This game will commence. What I expect out of this Winfield Vikings team is I expect them to be able to handle the ball a lot, and that's going to be a hard thing for the Hornets, as the Vikings have 8 seniors on their lineup, one starting at goalie, and then the Hornets have high expectations. Colby Swift at goalie, and then great forwards. 2 are freshmen, though, sort of a younger team. And one thing I saw during the scrimmage last Friday was that the offense had a lot of trouble against the JV defense, and that's never a good sign. Ended up scoring 6 goals, but had trouble in the first half of it. So I think the Hornets will perform good in the second half. It might take them a minute to get into the groove of things. Three freshmen starting here tonight as the Hornets do their classic warm-up huddle. The Vikings will start off with the ball. And let's get this game underway. The starting front line for the Hornets is strong. On the right side is number 17, PJ Murdawa. Number 2, the freshman, Will Height. And then number 6, Michael Love. And number 16, Bryden Schmidt. And that's number 6, Ray. And stolen by Will Height. And loose ball. Gets it to number 12, Knowles.
Elijah Will Height. I messed that one up.
And that's down the left side to number 1, Hill.
Yeah, I gotta have one.
Martin to Love. And they're going to kick it back to Swift. The Hornets are going to reset over to Fields, over to Max, and to his brother down the left side. And he's going to take off. Gets it to Schmidt. Back to Fields, and couldn't quite get the ball there on the pass. And that's number 2, Donham. And intercepted by Martin. Nice pass to Murdawa. Maduerda, excuse me. And that's Love to Max. And gives it to Wolf. Wolf at midfield. And nice kick. And that's going to roll out of bounds, intended for Schmidt on the left side. That's going to be Viking ball. And that's number 21, Paz, who will be kicking off for Winfield.
Taking the goal kick.
And that's Love. And inside, that's going to be Pape, who will get the save. And he's going to punt it there and lands around the 50. And Lutz will get it on the defensive end. And that's Martin to Swift, over to Max, to Sam, and to Love. And nice kick down the field to Maduerda. And can't quite catch up. Rolls out of bounds there. Winfield ball. And so that's Lutz. He'll give it to Maduerta. Inside to Love. To Sam. Or excuse me, Max. Right side. And be saved by Pape. And the punt will land around the 35. And Paulino Sanchez will knock it out of bounds on the effort to try to keep it in bounds.
That's almost a high kick right there.
And that is Sam Swift. And Swift pretty far out. Gonna get it to Maduerta and a nice kick there, right on point. Then that's Lutz to Wolf. Wolf takes it right, gives it to Maduerta. And that's going to be intercepted by Smith. And knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Hornet ball. Maduerta will throw it in. Into Lutz. Lutz at midfield, giving it back to Max. To his brother. And he's going to take it. And can't find anything to do with it. Pass it off to Wolf, right side, and a nice kick. And that's going to be high. And the goal kick from number 21, Paz. And that's Wolf. He'll get it over to Sanchez. Sanchez into Sam. And nice Meg there. Doesn't get anywhere though. Pape will punt it. And nice one there, landing around the 55. And that's Max. He'll take it through the middle of the field to Maduerta. And nice pass there. That's Love. And Maduerta gets the ball. And that's going to be Winfield ball. So Winfield ball.
This is called.
And a free kick here from number 25, Ramirez. And that's Sam. And breaking out left side. And that's going to go past the goal. Intended for Will Height. And doesn't go as planned. That's going to be Winfield ball. That's Maduerta taking it down to the middle of the field. Sam. And high kick again. And Hornets 2 or 3 missed kicks tonight. At 3:40 or 33:40 in this first half. And corner kicking will be Love. And the kick. And that's going to be caught by Pape. And nice little throw there. And stolen by Lutz to Maduerta. And nice moves there. Back to Lutz, to Wolf, to Max, to his brother, and to Sanchez. Nice pass to Max, to Schmidt, left side. And he's in the corner. Little trap to get it to Max. And to Sanchez. Tries to get it into Love. And Sam will weave through the defense and get the ball back. Sanchez over to Martin, the freshman defender. And to Lutz. And denied by Winfield. Wolf will get it back. And to Lutz. Nice kick there. It's going to be,
right in the middle. Good shot.
and that's going to roll out of bounds there. And goal kick will come up. That'll be by number 21, Paz. Nice kick landing around the 45-yard line. And that's Max. He'll take it around right and gives it to Lutz. To Love. To Martin. Back to Max. And nice kick. And intended in for Love. Pape will catch it before Love can get there. And stolen by Wilhite. Loses the ball. And Lutz will recover the kick there from number 23, Jones. And that's Love. He will kick it back to Martin. Or excuse me, Lutz to Martin. To Max. And to Sam. He will kick it back to Swift. And not a great idea there as he gets it past Swift. And Swift lucky to catch up with the ball. That's Max. He will get it to Love. Love to Sanchez. Sanchez, nice pass to Sam. And intended for Schmidt. Knocked out of bounds by number 6, Ray. And so Sanchez will throw it in. Into Sam. And
He's taken off.
And Martin will get the recovery. And Max. And he's around the 50. Gets a nice pass there to Schmidt. A little high. And Schmidt. And then to Sam. And to Sanchez to Max. And a nice powerful kick down the sideline to Maduerda. And it's outside. Rolls out of bounds. Winfield ball here. Goal kick. And so that's Paz who will be doing the goal kick. And down the field, that's number 14, Hill. And tripped up there is Sanchez. And so it will be Winfield ball. So a free kick here from Paz. And right there to Max.
Why is the ball on our end?
That's going to be rocketed out of bounds by number 12, Knowles.
Number 12.
That's going to bring in number 12, Jeffrey Jew. The sophomore in for number 17, PJ Maduerda at left wing. And nice kick from Max to Sam at the 50. And that's number 2, Donham.
That orange shirt thing.
Loose
so you
ball.
can't see the number.
And so Sam will have the ball in midfield. He will take it down the middle and gives it over to Lutz. Far forward for a defender. And that's Love. He will get it over the defense. And tripped up there
I think he tripped and
is
fell into the other
Lutz.
player, causing
So pause will be free kicking here. And that's Wolf to Love. And back to Martin. Over to Max. And over to Martin again. At midfield, and a nice kick intended for Wilhite. A little too far. And that's Sam. And back to his brother. And nice powerful kick down there to Love. And loose ball. Wilhite recovers it. And Lutz pops it up. And out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick. And so that's Max. And Swift will kick it back. That's number 14, Hill. And loose ball. That's off of Sanchez. Winfield ball. And that's Schmidt. Left side gets it to Wolf. And nice open lane. That's Sam. And a lot of field ahead of him. And he's taken off.
There you go.
And nice pass to Jew. Little short there. And that's Wolf on the defensive recovery. Wolf back to Max. And into Wolf. Wolf to Love. And popped up again. Loose ball. And that's recovered by Sam. Sam to Max. A nice kick inside to Love. On the offensive front. Can't find anyone to pass it to. And little lead pass from Wilhite. And Pape manages to block it. And Love will make the defensive stop right side. And can't get it. And that's going to be Winfield ball. Knocked out of bounds. And the throw in, Lutz will recover it. Out of bounds, and Winfield ball again. And Martin will recover it. Back to Max. To his brother. And into Wilhite. Loose ball. And recovered by number 12, Knowles. And Max will kick it back to Swift. And to Martin on the defensive front. To Wolf.
And 2 numbers I can't read. Awesome.
And down the middle, that's to Sam.
I have binoculars, dude.
And can't quite get there. And that's Schmidt, left side. Not a very good pass there. Let way too much. And that's Sam. Nice play, left side. And kicked it parallel to the goal. Rolls out of bounds. And so Winfield ball. Nguyen will throw it in. And nice throw in. And Lutz will recover it out of bounds. It will be Hornets ball though. The throw in to Wolf. And knocked back. Fight for the ball. And that will be recovered by Max, who will take it around. Slant to right side. And that's Lutz. He'll get it down the field to Love. And stolen by Ray. Ray down the field to Washington, rolls out of bounds. And so after 18 minutes of this contest, the score remains 0-0.
In for Winfield, number 1.
And that will bring in number 17, PJ Maduerta for the Hornets. In left wing, replacing Bryden Schmidt. And so Max will have the ball. Gives it to his brother. And to Wolf. Wolf intended for Love, rolls too far. And that's Ray. Over to Donham. Donham will take it around the right side. And nice defense there from Sam. Gets the steal at the 50. And to Maduerta. Back to Sanchez. And to Max. Sanchez. And that's going to be Wolf down the middle of the field. This is to Love. And nice kick to Maduerta. Left side. Offsides, though. Unfortunately. So that will be Winfield ball. And nice kick there. That's Max to Martin. And back to Swift. Swift to Lutz. Lutz to Wolf. And to Jew. And a nice juke there. Gets it to Love. Nice kick down the field to Maduerta. And it rolls past him. Kicked out of bounds off of Hill. So it'll be Hornets ball. Maduerta will throw it in. Into Sanchez. Sanchez to Sam. To Max. Back to his brother. Some nice moves. Couldn't get that much, though. Gets it over to Wolf, right side. And nice kick into Maduerta. And couldn't quite handle it. Still has it in the middle of the field, though. And the race for the ball, Maduerta gets it, and he will kick it back out to Sanchez, and the Hornets will reset their play. Sanchez, nice moves, gets it into Love. Love over the middle, and blocked by Donham. And that's Lutz, right side, the defender. And down the field is Winfield. And kicked back by Max. And struggle for the ball, and that's going to be Ray who will get it. And pop up. That'll be Sam that gets it to Love. Into Jew. And that's a goal. Goal number 1 here in this game. And the Hornets take the lead. Jeffrey Jew, the sophomore, putting it in for the first goal of the game. So with 19:06 remaining, the Hornets take the lead. And so the teams will take a water break, and we'll be back here at Hornet Studios after the break. And so after the water break, the score is 1-0, 19 minutes remaining in this first half. The Hornets lead. Loose ball. And that's number 7, Smith, out of bounds. And it's going to be a foul on Sam. And that kick is recovered by Wolf, and Maduerda stops the rocket pass and to Love. Love down the field to Jew, and a nice pass, and offsides, and a mile offsides it was, and that sucks as the Hornets staring their second goal in the face as offsides call ruins it. And the free kick is by number 15, Martin. Loose ball, that's Love. Love at the 50. He'll take it down to the 40. And breaks away. And nice, and that's high. Good shot, nice save there by Pape, the goalie. That's Maduerda to Sanchez. Sanchez to Fields, Max Fields. And outside, that's Pape with the save. And nice punt there. It's very high, though, at the 50. Sanchez. And pop up. Rocket kick down the field by Smith. And Swift will kick it to Martin. And the Hornets will set up their offense. Martin gets it to the midfielder Love. To the defender Lutz. Lutz down the right sideline, intended for Jew. And way too far on the pass there. And the goal kick, and it's a nice one at the 35. And out of bounds. So it'll be Hornets ball. Martin has it. Gives it to Max. Max at midfield. Gets it over to Lutz, the defender, and takes it down the right side. Gets it into Jew and didn't lead him enough behind him, and that's going to be stolen by Winfield. And denied by Lutz. And nice ankle-breaking juke there from Lutz. Gets number 5, Kampala. And that's Sam. And to Sanchez. Sanchez to Max. Max in midfield. Gets it into Wolf. Wolf at the 50. And looking over his options, gets it to Lutz. Down the right side, that's Jew. Back to Lutz. And to Martin. Martin to Max. And Max inside to Maduerda. Doesn't quite get there. And nice juke. Gets it back to Sam. And left side, shot and outside the goal. Third outside goal that he has missed tonight. With 14:35 left remaining in this first half. So 1-0 will remain the score. Hornets still lead in this contest, though. The goal kicker will be Halstead. Not a very good one, landing around the 25. Nice pop-up kick. Sanchez will recover it. Sanchez to Maduerda and to Max. And Max over to, that's going to be Ben Lutz. Lutz at midfield. Nice pass over to Jew. And to the 50, that's Martin. Max. And Max will take it down the middle of the field. Open lane, nice pass to Maduerta.
Come on, Maduerta.
And that led him out of bounds too far. Nice pass attempt though. So 13:30 remaining in this first half. And the goal kick will be Pape, who kicks it off. That'll land around the 45. And backwards kick. That's Martin who will recover it. Gets it to Lutz. Lutz, the right side defender, taking it on the right. And to Jew. Led him too much. And Pape will kick it back. That's Sam to Sanchez. Back to Sam. And to Sanchez. Sanchez to Max. Max, nice kick there to Lutz and sails out of bounds. Lutz couldn't quite handle it. And nice defending there. That's Olmsted. And Olmsted will take it down. And Swift will get the ball and throw it. And a nice throw there through the Winfield defense. That's Will Height. Haven't seen much of him tonight. The freshman. And Sam playing some aggressive defense there. Gets the steal, kicked back from Winfield. And Martin will get the ball back to Swift. And the Hornets will start the process over again. That's to Sam. And Maduerta gets the save. And nice juke there from Sam. Down the field, that's Jew. And what a pass. And couldn't recover it. Gets it before the sideline. And he's stuck in the corner. Nice kick there, but Pape will catch it. And he's going to punt it. And a nice one there, landing around the 45. And that's Sam. And that's then Martin to Wolf, to Lutz. Lutz right side. And at the 45. That's Love, the midfielder. And takes it through the defense. Stolen back. And loose ball. Love will get to it. Back to Wolf. And Hornets just patiently waiting for that great opportunity to get the goal as it's stolen. Kick downfield, and that's by number 7, Smith. Swift will kick it back to Max at midfield and to his brother and to Sanchez. Sanchez, nice pass to Will Height, and Pape will catch the ground ball and punt it. Low one there, landing around the 40. High kick there. And nice far kick down the field. And that's Martin. He will head it back to Swift. 10 minutes in this first half, 1-0 Hornets lead. Nice throw there from Swift to Jew. Jew at midfield. And that is Love downfield to Maduerta, and Pape will field the ground ball. Punt it again at the 50. Wolf. Wolf with the recovery. And Max will take over for Wolf. And Love into Wolf. And down the field as a defender. And he's going to be knocked off his feet and will lose the ball. And that's Smith. Nice kick there and recovered by Sanchez. Sanchez to Sam. Back to Lutz, right side defender. to
Nope.
Max, to Sam.
You can't. It doesn't matter. They're
Sam down the middle of the field, and denied by number 1 Hill.
Adidas symbol right on top of it, and the other one's got his hands in front.
And out of bounds, that will be Hornets ball, intended for Smith. So coming into the game for Maduerda is number 16, Bryden Schmidt. Haven't seen much of him tonight, the sophomore. So Sanchez will throw it into Max, to Love, and 45 is where he's at. Nice kick into Schmidt, and to Wilhite, to Love, and little collision there. And push there. Big push from Knowles. And no call. And that's nice steal back there from Martin, Cade Martin, the freshman. And he'll get it back to Wolf, who will get it back to Swift. And the Hornets will play the process again. Right side, that's Lutz. Lutz to Wolf, midfielder, and to Love, and down the field, that's Schmidt, and nice juke there, goal, Bryden Schmidt, second goal of the game, giving the Hornets a 2-0 lead, 7:31 left remaining in this contest, in this first half. A nice breakaway and a couple jukes there from Schmidt. So the Hornets take a 2-0 lead. And let's hope this is the same as the JV game. The varsity is dominated in the first half, but the JV in the second half, they really dominated and stuck out with 4 goals. And let's hope the varsity can do that. And back to Wolf, to Lutz, and to Jew to Martin, and to Max. Max into Wilhite. And stolen, that's Towels. And stolen back by Max to Wilhite. Intended for Love and not a good pass. So Max will get the ball back off of the offender. That's Love. Nice pass there to Jew. And blocked. And first time in this game that Jew has not been offsides on a breakaway. And so, nice save there by Pape. That will give the Hornets the ball. And Max will throw it in. And the throw in, Jew heads it and it sails out of bounds.
That was a pretty good throw in there.
6:05 left in this contest, or in this first half, excuse me. And Paz will do the goal kick. And nice kick there. That's Sam, and he will take off and over the goal, 4th goal that he has missed and has not yet hit the net here tonight. And Paz will kick it off, and that's Sam. And nice jukes there. Weaves through the whole defense. And off the defender, Wilhite, the freshman, in for the 3rd goal of the game, giving the Hornets a 3-0 lead. And the assist will go to number 10, Sam Fields. Nice kick there from Wilhite. 5:08 remaining in this first half, as the Hornets have a commanding lead. and don't look like they'll be giving it up anytime soon. So it will be Winfield ball. So the kickoff will be from number 5, Kampala. He will kick it back to number 12, Nolt, and to Paz. Paz will take the ball, denied, and Schmidt will get it. Pop up, and almost out of bounds. That is out of bounds. Hornets ball here. Sanchez will throw it in. And one thing that's really been the key factor here for the Hornets is the time of possession. And the Hornets have rarely not had the ball, as we have seen just about every time there is a kickoff or whatever, the Hornets will recover it somehow, some way, as they have done here. And that's Max taking it through the middle of the field. And nice kick down the field to Schmidt. And Pape will punt it. A nice kick, lands around midfield. And Max will kick it back to Martin, the freshman, right side. And into Love. Nice juice there from Love and to Sam. And no look pass from Fields. And goal from Schmidt. And what a goal it was. 4th goal here tonight for the Hornets. Bryden Schmidt in for the goal. 3:41 remaining in this first half. And the Hornets have already dominated the game. So 4-0 here, 3:41 remaining in this first half. So it will be Winfield ball, and it'll be a redo. And that is Sam, and he will take off, get the ball, and take it over the middle of the field. Knocked out and out of bounds. Hornets ball. Clock winding down, 3:10.
You're about to get banned.
And that's Max. Nice, powerful kick down to Schmidt. And Pape will get it. Hornets staring in the eye of their 5th goal in this first half. Wolf. And that's Martin. He will kick it back to Swift. And the Hornets will reset. And nice kick. And to Jew. Jew tried to get it to Love. Couldn't quite. Pop up. He will get it back. And to Lutz. And that's to Lutz down the right sideline. And down to Martin. Martin to Max. And Max will give it into his brother. And can't get past the defender. Gives it back to his brother. That's Max. Weaving through the defense. Nice pass to Schmidt. And it's a little far. He gets it before it rolls out of bounds. And just before it does, Nice kick and intended to get the assist to Will Hyde, couldn't quite. A nice kick there from Paz, landing around the 40. And fight for the ball, and that's a push. And the kick there, nice one down the field. Denied by Max. And that's Wolf. He will take it down the field. A lot of green in front of him. And nice to Jeffrey there. And that's Jew. Misses it right side. Wide open goal. And only has had one goal tonight, though he has had about 5 attempts. 3 have ended in an offside. So the goal kick was from Ramirez, Javier Ramirez. And the kick, nice one, flying through the air. Headed back from Winfield. And loose ball. Denied by Martin. Pop up. Martin will get it to Sam. And that's going to end the first half. The score is 4-0. Hornets lead, and they have dominated. That's going to end the first half. I'm Caleb Rose, and I'll see you back here after halftime. Hi, folks, and welcome back here to Hornet Studios, where we are currently at District Stadium for this second half of the soccer matchup. The score is currently 4-0. The Hornets are leading, and they dominated in the first half. Jeffrey Jew scoring a goal, and then we had Elijah Wilhite and Bryden Schmidt with a pair of goals. And let's hope they can keep up this dominance in the second half, as they constantly had the ball. It was almost rare to see the Vikings with the ball, as they are down 4-0. And let's see. And starting off the ball for the Hornets is Maduerta. And this second half is underway. That's going to go back right side to Lutz.
Press box. Who cares about that?
Lutz to Max, and he's going to take it down the middle. Left side there to Sanchez. And that's Wolf taking it right, and to Lutz, right defender. And Sam, right sideline. And nice jukes. Can't get past this defender, number 3. And nice pass down there to Sam, right side. Defender on him, though. That's Bibby. And Megged. Nice. And that rolls out of bounds. And so the corner kick will be Love. And so that'll be kicked back to Swift. And back to Max. And Max, middle of the field, and that's to Schmidt.
A little bit of a shove off there.
And Schmidt will recover it off the kickback. And out of bounds on Sanchez there. Thrown in from Sanchez. That's Max at the 45. And right side is Lutz. Down to Love. And doesn't quite get it there. And Lutz will steal it back into Jew. And that's down the field. That's number 12, Knowles. And nice kick. And Swift will field a simple ground ball, and the Hornets will reset. Max has it at the 20. Down to Love. Love will take it around the right, and down the field, that's Jew. And looked offsides, no call there. That's going to be a corner kick. And Love with the corner kick.
Offsides.
And offsides.
What?
And that's Max at midfield.
I didn't see what happened.
And that's Martin. Martin to Lutz, right side. And back to Martin. Over to Max. And he's going to take off. Giving it to Lutz. Lutz past midfield, gives it to Love. Back to Lutz. And back to Martin. Hornets just toying around with and try to find options to score another goal. And really solidify their lead here late. And down the field, Paz will kick it out of bounds. And Sanchez will throw in. That's to Wolf. And Wolf will give it over to Lutz.
Oh, bad pass, bad pass. Come on, man.
And not a good pass there. Still stolen by Wolf, though.
Got it. That was a
And as I was saying, started the half, it's rare to see the Vikings with the ball.
They've gotten it a
As
lot
you've seen
more this
turnover. And that's to Love. Love right side. Trying to get it down to Jew, can't quite. And trips over the ball
That's where
and
I'm
out
at.
of bounds.
That's where I'm at. I got
And that's down the field, that's Donham.
Who's on the line?
And that's Lutz. And that's Maduerda. Back to Wolf. Wolf at the 45. And then he'll give it back to Max. Nice pass, but denied by Paz. And out of bounds off of number 14, Hill. And that's Sam weaving through the entire defense and kicks it out of bounds.
Lost control.
Couldn't get there in time. So after 7 minutes, the score is the same, 4-0. And a rocket kick there from Paz. Headed downfield. Swift will kick it to Martin. Martin to Jew. Can't find anything to do with it. Gives it to Lutz. Back to Martin. And to Wolf through the middle. And down the right side to Jew. And Pape
Was not
saves it.
offsides.
And that's Sanchez. Gives it to Sam. Sam to Lutz. And to Love. Intended back for Lutz. Couldn't quite get it. Donham, left side. Loose ball. And Love will get the steal. Down to Maduerda. And that's going to be recovered by Pape. The punt from Pape. And headed back from Sam. Or from Max to Sam. Excuse me. And
Oh, he
almost got it to Jew. Not quite there, though.
Yeah.
Sanchez to Wolf. And to Max. Into Sam. And that's left side to Schmidt.
Offside.
Offsides from Schmidt.
You didn't do that.
And the steal back there from Lutz. And that's Donham. And stolen back from Martin, saving the possible goal. And that's Sam. He's going to take it down the field. And Maduerda is open. Kicks it way too far downfield. And using the rocket boosters here. And over the goal and outside. Not quite there. And pause with the goal kick. And fight for the ball. That will be Donham. Down to Bibby. And Martin will get the steal again. And though he is a freshman, he has been really strong in stopping these breakaways. And that's in at number 7. Stolen by... That's going to be saved by Swift. Saving this. And here comes... That is Max. And that is Max. Nice kick, and it's short though. Maduerdo will recover it. And that's Wolf. Down the field to Love. Right side.
Get it, Love. Get it, Love.
And the kick off of the goalie, and Pape will catch it. And Swift will kick it right side to Lutz. And that is Sam goes over his head. And that's left side Tanguma. And out of bounds. And that's Sam at midfield. And midfield, that's Max. And Wolf using the turbo boosters, right side. And Maduerda outside of the goal, perfect setup. And we have an injury on the field. Looks to be the sophomore Jeffrey Jew. We'll be back at Hornet Studios. Let's hope that Jew can get better. And after the injury timeout, Jeffrey Jew walks off the field on his own power, which is always a good sign. And so 27-42 remaining in this contest. Scores 4-0, Hornets lead. And starting to notice that some of the JV players are coming in to get some varsity experience. That includes Clayton Erstein and Antonio Tanguma. And Love can't quite handle it. And Lutz just completely trucks number 5, Kampala. And free kick will be from Ray. Nice kick there. Headed back from Wolf. And Wolf,
There you go.
Love through the middle of the field. And a little breakaway to Maduerta. And breakaway. Chance to get his first goal. He does! 5th goal of the game. First for Maduerta. And nice breakaway. PJ Maguerta with the goal. And starting to be a blowout here with 26-57 in this contest. And the Winfield Vikings starting to get a little mad here as Hornets kind of running up the score on them. 5-0. And coming in is the German exchange student, number 7, Siegelman. And that's going to be stolen by Max. To Love. To, that's nice little juke there from Wolf. Nice little spinaroo. Siegelman to Max. Down the field. And out of bounds, intended for Tanguma. And goal kick lands lands towards Max. Siegelman back to Swift. And a storm of ruin on the fronts of this stadium. And so that will be Washington. Stolen by, that is, yeah. And that's Max to Lutz. And down the right side, intended for Erstein. Wasn't quite expecting it. So 25 minutes left remaining. 5-0 is your score. And the kick from Pape.
As a 17-year-old.
And Erstein will get it down the right side. And nice shot there. Caught by Pape though.
They're pretty good.
And down the field, that's Sanchez after the goal kick to Siegelman. And Erstein kicks his leg up in the air. Can't quite get it. And win, that's going to be And so that'll be kicked back to Swift and to Sanchez, to Martin, to Max, over to Lutz. And the Hornets going with a 5 defensive front. And that's back to Swift. Siegelman, back to Swift. And right there to Sanchez. Sanchez left side. And that's going to roll out of bounds.
They are not pressuring the front.
23 minutes remaining.
They've got a 4-man back.
Exactly. And
They do.
Erstein heads it up.
5-man D-line.
And Lutz,
With a
and that's
5-man
Maduerda.
back, like, they're not going to score.
Goal! PJ Maduerda. And that'll put him at a pair of goals tonight, giving the Hornets a 6-0 lead with 23 and a half minutes remaining in this contest. Okay. And pop fly ball loose, and that's Wolf to Tanguma. And denied. And that's Max to Lutz. To Love. And down the middle. Intended for Tanguma. Or excuse me, Wolf. And that's Maduerda. Tries to get a kick in. Can't quite. Denied by the defense. And that rolls out of bounds. Sanchez will throw it. And a little injury break here. 21-11 remaining in this contest. The score is 6-0. Hornets lead. We'll be back here at Hornet Studios Live after the break. And so after the injury timeout, that's going to be
Closing windows here pretty soon.
Pape who will punt the ball off. And that's Lutz to Martin. And a storm are brewing on the west front of this stadium. And that's Siegelman. That's Martin. That's Siegelman. And that's Erstein back to Lutz. And that's Sam to Erstein back to Sam. And weave it through the defense and off of the football goalpost. And almost recording his first goal of the night as he has 3 assists. And so the kickoff. And that's Wilhite into Tinguamo. And he's going to take it back to Sam.
Tanguma.
And that's over the goal.
Yeah.
And that's Pape. And that's Sam.
Yeah.
I've been scanning.
And that's Wolf.
Scanning the stands.
Back to Swift.
I'm only partially blind.
Who was it?
And nice kick there down the field. That's Siegelman.
By Clayton.
And outside, that's intended for Erstein.
Oh, and he overruns the ball.
And that's Lutz off the intercepted pass. Nice juke there, getting to Martin. Martin going down the middle of the field, pretty far forward for a defender. Nice pass, and too far.
No, he's not
Denied
defending.
by
He's running
Pape.
midfield right.
And that's... And that's Wolf. He'll kick it back to Swift. 17-15 remaining in this game. And stolen by Lutz. Martin will kick it out of bounds. Off of Lutz. And that's Erstein getting to the middle. And there's Tanguma. And some fresh lightning right out of the oven. And out of bounds on Tanguma. And that's going to be popped up to midfield. That's Siegelman. Nice kick. And that lands around the 15.
Is that lightning? Oh no.
And that's Martin taking it down right side.
What was that whistle?
And Lutz will kick it back to Swift. Very far from Swift. And the kick to Lutz.
Was that thunder? No.
And nice kick there. Denied by Winfield. And Malello will get the ball.
Who's that? Malello?
And that's Sam. Trying to get it to Malello, couldn't quite. And that's right side.
Okay, this looks sick. Like all the clouds look like the sun.
And that's inside, and Wolf down the field to Will Height, the freshman who we haven't seen much from.
He scored. What are you talking about?
Okay, excuse me, Will Height has one of the scores. And that's going to go out of bounds.
Oh!
And that's some high-key lightning there.
Right there.
And punted to about the 50.
Nice.
And that's Siegelman.
Safe up here?
What?
And that's Giacomo Capi.
Like, hey, Smith.
Cappuccino, right side. And that's Martin. Back to Swift. 13:30 remaining in this game. And that's Lutz. And that's Malello to Martin. And down to Maduerda. And that's to Tanguma. To Malello. And that's going to be a lightning. That's going to call the game. And that's going to end the game. The final score is 6-0. Your Valley Center Hornets win this one. Thanks from all the Hornet Studios crew. I'm Caleb Rose, and have a great night.